Oh, we are getting closer and closer, and I cannot wait. I think the thing that excites me most about this SKYBLIVION remake is just the absolute awesome, passionate people that are behind this project over at Rebels.exe. I always have this trouble with, like, you know what, let's not even get into it. So today we have the final stretch towards release, and I guess you guys will know you'll see the length of the video if I did the final, not the final stretch, the first 15 minutes of SKYBLIVION. You know what? Because this is the video they did a day ago, so I'm making my decision now on which one to watch. I was going to watch the final stretch towards release, the development diary, and the first 15 minutes of SKYBLIVION all in one, but I'm not sure if I should exactly do that. But I mean, man, I don't know. Let's do the final stretch by itself. Let's do them by itself. Why not? I'll do separate, because at least by me making videos on them, I'm spreading awareness on my channel as well to this project. And it's one of the coolest projects to me. And I was looking forward to this more than the remaster, because I felt like low-key Bethesda wasn't going to deliver on the remaster. And I've seen videos. I really have. It feels like the majority of the voice on the remake, or not remake, because this feels like a remake. The other one feels like the other one is a remaster. This is a straight up, just, man, I don't know even how to put it. I feel like I'm not articulating myself well with this project. There's an amazing bunch, like there's a great team of individuals on this, and this is just a complete overhaul in Skyrim's engine. So yeah, anyways, this is the final stretch towards release, the development diary. Let's check out this video first, and yeah, let's just go. Thank you for tapping into the frequency, you guys. Remember to be your authentic self, spread love. Let's hop in.
To the 6th episode of the SKYBLIVION development diary.
Let's get it.
It is safe to say that much has transpired since our last update, including the release of the official Oblivion remaster, no less. But rest assured, we continue to diligently strive towards completion of our Oblivion remake in Skyrim's engine. One of the most common questions we've received lately is,
what is the point of SKYBLIVION if the official remaster is already released?
Well, the answer is simple.
Let me answer to all the, to all the haters saying that shit. To what's the point? I'm just joking. But to the people who may be genuinely concerned, I'm going to let him answer. But in my opinion, they're doing a whole Oblivion remake in Skyrim's engine. Like, this is going to be a remake. Shoot, do you see all the videos about the remaster and the things that they change? I don't want to get political, but a little bit of the politics they got put in there. I'm just saying this. I feel like they're about to deliver on what a true complete overhaul looks like. I'm hyped. And even like, never mind. I'm hyped because there's a lot of people putting work into this.
SKYBLIVION is a full-scale remake that reimagines Oblivion from the ground up, bringing it in line with modern RPG standards.
Boom.
While the official remaster impressively upgrades textures and assets, SKYBLIVION introduces entirely newly designed areas, dungeons, cities, gameplay enhancements, and much more. Every fort, home, cave, and landscape has been thoughtfully redesigned.
Boom. They've been doing this, so that's why I had to let him explain anyways. I'm probably annoying someone out there right now.
We've infused this sort of creative detail to breathe new life into a beloved classic, one that's nearly 2 decades old. While we aren't in a position to provide an exact release date just yet, we remain confident we'll meet our goal to launch this year. We hope that this series will show you how far one of the most ambitious modding projects of our generation has come, and where we are headed. Welcome to the making of SKYBLIVION!
That was he. That was dope. I love how they did this too, this trailer. Man, this is just...
While
awesome.
progress has been steady, we are always looking for more volunteers to help us finish the project and get it into your hands as soon as possible.
Right, you guys commented on my channel before. I don't know who actually runs the entire like YouTube channel at Rebels Easy. I don't know if it's one guy or I don't know how it works. Multiple people with like keys to the account. Not sure, but I remember saying something about voice acting or any. I don't know. I could control. I want to throw a voice in there. I so would like to. If I was allowed to, that shit would probably make my entire 5 years to come. I don't know, you know, to be given the chance to voice act in a mod like this, or I don't know, I would give it my damnedest ability. I would redo it as many times as it takes because, let me tell y'all, coming from me, who's a freestyle dancer and also like shooting videos with my stepdad who shoots videos for artists, bro. I mean, I put the, what is it? The pedal to the metal. Wait, I put the fire under my ass when it comes to being consistent and working shit out. So I will deliver the best I can as an amateur voice actor if I can. I just don't have really any coding skills. I picked up Blender though recently and a little bit of coding. Blender I'm really good at, but I feel like I'm not cracked enough to be making models and stuff. So I don't know, truly, I would so want to be involved in a project like this. This is why I cover this, because I'm so excited for this. Skyrim was deeply in my heart for years as well. So I don't know. Yeah.
We are especially interested in modders with experience in scripting, quests, editing records, perks, NPCs or level design, or 3D artists with experience of creating clothing or plants.
See, yeah.
If you have experience in any of these fields or other skills that might be of use, feel free to apply at www.skyblivion.com/volunteer.
I feel like I'm really good at creative writing, and it's crazy. Damn, like foliage and plants and stuff. I feel like I could do that in Blender, but I'm not going to apply because I feel like it would take me like way longer than their release date to come up with something I'm proud of. But I mean, my donut tutorial was pretty good. It's on my Twitter. Anyways, yeah, I'd be pretty good at writing. Maybe if they put a side quest or something to build a side quest, I feel like I'm definitely proficient enough. But again, then I would hand that off to the real masters who script it and make it work. I feel like, I don't know.
Please consider joining us in the final stages of our epic quest to
you guys should take.
We begin our showcase in the lush, vibrant expanses of the Gold Coast. Located along the western edge of Cyrodiil, the region distinguishes itself from the rest of the province with its amber grasslands, sandy shores, and arid cliffs. The warm climate of the Gold Coast nurtures unique flora and fauna, including cypress trees, aloe plants, goldenrod, and mandrake, all of which dot the region. Additionally, locals warn of mountain lions prowling the wilds. Yet there is more to the Gold Coast than sandy shores and sprawling fields. Scattered throughout the region, long-abandoned chateaus, fortresses, and even entire cities beckon adventurers with boundless opportunities. One such location is...
You guys, take your time, man. Like, don't feel pushed to get it out this year. I know you guys are probably excited to release it, but man, take the time you need. You know, if it's got to still cook in the oven, just don't feel rushed. Don't feel pressured. I don't know how things are looking behind the scenes financially and everything and supporting the project or whatever, in case of like, there's a certain date that you got to really deliver on. But I say beginning of next year, maybe like a little bit through spring, just have this as polished as possible. Again, that's, I guess, it is a personal perspective on my end, but I feel like if you guys would allow me to speak for the majority of gamers, I think people are definitely wanting just more polished products and just overall finished with good optimization, which doesn't have to be the craziest or the best, but you know, not a ton of things breaking and everything like that. So as polished as possible. I guess that'll just blanket the whole thing that you could put under that with optimization, et cetera, but people will still be understanding, especially with a project like this. So I don't know, that's me being personal and also trying to blanket it a little bit, but take all the time you need.
Such
it looks beautiful.
A city that was cut from Oblivion shortly before release. For our remaster, we've worked to return such to some of its former glory, maintaining its state of decay and bandit occupation.
Oh, that's so cool, returning cut content.
Expanding upon it to realize what was once a thriving city, now lost to time. Most notably, Such now has its own patron divine at the derelict chapel of Kinnereth. Along the westernmost tip of the Gold Coast lies the city of Anvil, the seat of power for County Anvil. Known for its large harbour teeming with imported wares from Valenwood and Hammerfell, the city is, at its heart, a trading hub. When remastering Anvil, we wished to implement the original concepts of the city, which were imagined around a large central harbour basin. Our redesign proudly boasts a harbour fit for a city built around maritime trade.
That's so cool.
Additionally, we've expanded the bustling docks outside the city walls.
Oh my gosh.
When entering Anvil via the main gate, you'll find yourself in the Westgate district with its iconic mermaid statue. Here, you'll find shops to trade the loot you've collected on your travels, and inns that offer warm meals and cozy quarters, as well as a new open-air market and alchemy store. This area serves as Anvil's commercial hub. To expand upon this, we relocated the only general store, Lel's Quality Merchandise, to this district from its original location outside the city walls. This is because Anvil originally had but a single store, the blacksmith Morvane's Peacemakers. We've also included an additional store to really further enhance the shopping district.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. You guys really thought about like the cohesiveness. I'm just using my own words here in a random string, but you guys really thought about how to put the environment together to make it, I feel like, make it make more sense and make it like all work together.
Tide and Tonic, Anvil's new reserve of all things alchemical. Following the path right, you'll come to the residential district. Here, Anvil's middle and upper classes live in terraced homes. At the pinnacle of the residential district stands the estate of the famed Argonian author, Quillweave. This district is where the residents of Anvil reside after a long day working on the docks, or communing at the chapel, and thus we've tried to reflect this in the class-distinct clutter you'll find in this part of the city. Returning back along the harbour, we next visit the Guild Gate district. Here, one may find the headquarters of the Mages Guild, with its manicured grounds, and the Fighters Guild, with its practice targets. Guildgate also features a harbourside warehouse and a shrine to Dibella, the divine matron of the city. This district overlooks Anvil's inner port, where wares and supplies are boated into the city via the large ships docked outside. Here, you'll be able to navigate to either end of the city close to the water's surface, with the Guildgate district looming above. Continuing along the harbour, we are greeted by the long-abandoned Benares Manor. Despite its neglect and an unsettling, eerie quality, the dwelling does have the potential for majesty. Opposite sits the Anvil Supply checkpoint, where goods and wares are inventoried before leaving the docks. The local guard barracks lie further along the main road, with its imposing structure and training yard keeping Anvil's protectors honed for the fight. Rounding out the Chapelgate district is its namesake, the Chapel of Dibella. Its lush grounds make up the remainder of the city within the walls. The sprawling cemetery, dotted with grave markers and tombs, is a sobering reminder of the danger facing sailors on the high seas. In reimagining Anvil, we've significantly enhanced the docks and the lower-class quarters, both located in the dockside district, beyond the protection of the city's mighty walls. This bustling area is alive with vendors hawking their wares, and seedy inns catering mostly to dock workers. Alongside the docks can be found the fortified bastion of Anvil Castle, home to Countess Milona Umbranox, who has ruled since the mysterious disappearance of her husband. This coastal bulwark's fearsome defensive capacity is rivaled only by the elegance of its splendid halls and grand balcony offering sweeping views of the ocean.
Now that I'm thinking about it, that is such a well-placed castle. It'd be hard to raid that. I love that. It looks just,
no showcase of
awesome.
Anvil would be complete without the iconic lighthouse. Here, on the shores of the Abessian Sea, one can view great stretches of the Gold Coast. Anvil, however, is not the only city in the region. High along the plateaus on the far eastern fringe of the region lies the smouldering city of Kvatch, devastated by a Daedric siege. We've worked to better realize the sheer scale of the destruction and atrocities committed in Kvatch. As you near the city gates, you will see its guardsmen desperately defend makeshift barricades.
I feel like, was the color... Damn, I can't remember when I played through this area. Was the color... Something about how they did the color in this whole remake. It feels so much better.
Against a relentless horde of Daedra.
I love the design.
The horrors of Kvatch pale next to those awaiting through the gates of Oblivion. Upon entering the domain of Mehrunes Dagon, you will battle a host of new and terrifying enemies. From lowly scamps and clanfear to the nightmarish Daedroth, Spider Daedra, Atronax, and Civili. You are all that stands between them and the people of Cyrodiil. At the heart of each realm stands the Sigil Keep, a formidable tower that serves as the citadel of that world. Soaring above a treacherous landscape of molten lava and rocky escarpments.
Do you guys have like support from the original people who worked on Oblivion? Like, because this is crazy.
The hero of Kvatch must ascend the keep to claim the Sigil Stone at its summit in order to seal the Oblivion Gate and return to the relative safety of Cyrodiil. That is, if they can survive the Daedric monstrosities defending its halls. To diversify the Deadlands, which at times were repetitive and monotonous, we've formed two distinct biomes. The Burn, the prototypical form of the Deadlands seen in vanilla Oblivion, and the Sever, as seen in the Elder Scrolls Online. The Sever is characterized by constant lightning strikes from a livid blue sky and pools of sizzling acid that
oh shit! I haven't played ESO in a while, but I would play that shit on stream. Oh my god!
The landscape between the ashen crags,
allowing
for new encounter types and unique gameplay experiences.
Fuck, guys. Damn.
Lastly, to further minimize the repetition of the Deadlands, we've expanded the pool of randomly selectable worlds from Oblivion's original 7 to 11. These new realms complement the 4 constant worlds tied to the main questline. If time permits before release, we hope to rework as many of them as possible to allow for greater variety when the player enters an Oblivion gate. Mehrunes Dagon's Deadlands are but one of the many unique Oblivion realms you'll encounter in SKYBLIVION. Some, like the vivid brush-stroked landscapes of the Painted World, or the idyllic sunset-bathed isles of Mankar Cameron's Paradise, may seem peaceful next to the barren lava flows of the Deadlands, but don't be fooled. You're not safe in any of these realms. Next, we'll show off the brutal, gruesome arenas of Attribution Share, the realm belonging to Boethia, Daedric Prince of Plots.
You know what I would ask you guys? This is releasing as a game, right? Like a standalone game, right? Yo, make some of the best achievements that you guys can, if you can. Like, I will 100% this. 100%. I will 100% this.
Here, you must defeat champions from every race of man, mer, and beast to escape her labyrinth.
Just to appreciate.
The pits are the Oblivion realm ruled by Periite, the Daedric Prince of Pestilence. When venturing this putrid land, mind your step, or succumb to the poisonous fumes that linger over much of Periite's domain.
It's fucking crazy.
Do not venture into the realms of Oblivion unprepared.
Arm
yourself with clothing, armor, and weapons to bring to bear against the Daedric invasion. We've painstakingly reimagined every equipable item in Oblivion. In the vanilla game, most unique items are in name only, typically the same item with a stat boost or slight recoloring. We've remade unique items to be truly that, unique.
Cool.
Here's a look at the many weapons we've remade, many of which now have custom attacks to diversify your playstyle.
This part for me is like kind of warming a childhood part of me, I guess I would word that. That feels so oddly worded, but personally, like, I used to draw swords and things like that and different battle equipment and things like that in school. Actually, I did it recently, like almost a year ago. I was waiting for my girlfriend to get off of work or something, and I was chilling at this like commons area she has at this place she lives at, right? And I was drawing fantasy swords and stuff. So I think getting into Blender like I did, this is something that I appreciate the most. Not like I love environmental design, but for me, sorry, listen, let me not over explain myself. I like drawing fantasy weapons, so remodeling the original vanilla weapons and making them feel more unique, I feel like is something, if I had the skills at the time, would have definitely wanted to be doing on the team. But yeah, man, so this part is going to be cool to watch. I like this. All right, we continue. Apotheus Burr's Glass Mace. Ooh. These are beautiful models. Dagger of Discipline. Ooh, the Ebony Blade. Staff of the Everscamp. I think I've seen that. Oh, the Wappajack. Sanguine Rose. Oh, you guys are giving close-ups. You're not trying to show it all. Umbra looks fucking sick. Skull of Corruption. Cool. Oh, are we getting...
Enjoy a glimpse at some of the armors you can expect to don in SKYBLIVION.
The glass armor?
Beyond
Imperial
crafting
armor,
each piece from the ground up,
Dwarven.
we've tailored them to accommodate the beast races, so that tails, ears, horns, and the shape of helmets themselves are taken into account. But our efforts extend beyond weapons and armor.
Very cool.
We've also reimagined the clothing and jewelry of Cyrodiil. SKYBLIVION is a remake of a cherished role-playing classic in a newer engine, and we aim to allow you to do just that. Roleplay any origin and character you desire, supported by the unique items we've provided. We can't wait to see the characters you create once SKYBLIVION releases.
I can't wait to get the armor.
It has been a long road to get.
I haven't played fully through Oblivion, but I want to get the armor that's like the 6 or whatever, that armor set that's like the legend, that crusader looking, the armor of the 9, I think. I want to see what they did with that, and it may have been shown in the other pieces. It's just been a long time since I've watched it, and honestly, after I finish a video and I'm presently there for the video, I kind of forget certain details because I cover so many different mediums on my channel. But that's the armor I want to get in this. That I feel like they remodeled.
We are nearly at journey's end. That said, we can always use more hands to speed things up. If you are a skilled 3D artist, or you're an experienced Skyrim modder, especially when it comes to scripting, quests, editing records, perks, NPCs, or level design, please apply at skyblivion.com/volunteer.
There's the call again, guys. Do it.
Our developer diary series also nears the end, at least until work begins on the DLC after release. We are particularly excited to reveal the Imperial City in our next diary, which we've been working on behind closed doors. We are in our final year of development, and we cannot thank you, the Elder Scrolls community, enough for the faith you've placed in us throughout this epic journey. We're excited to show off more soon and get SKYBLIVION into your hands, but we've still got work to do in finalizing key areas and giving SKYBLIVION proper quality and assurance to make sure we all get the game that fans deserve.
Right.
In 2025, you will slam shut the marble jaws of Oblivion.
God, you guys do so well on the videos. These developer diaries are so clean. I love them. Ah, man, sick. I mean, I can't wait though. Holy moly. what I will say, you guys, it's beautiful. Everything is so beautiful. The one thing I say, if you guys can, without sacrificing too many of the resources, populate the towns and cities as much as possible to make them feel lived in. I love seeing NPCs all over the place in RPG games. So if you can somehow do it without sacrificing way too much performance on someone's system, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. You know, I don't know if that's too much to ask. I don't want to say anything. There's been a tremendous amount of work in this, but I just think that'd be a cool suggestion. And yeah, man. Oh man, I love this. I can't wait. Guys, go show them some support in any way you can, especially if there's any game developers or anything that are independent that feel like they have skills to give over to this, Rebels Easy. Yeah, shout out to you guys. I'm out of here. I'm going to watch the other video. I don't know if I should put it with this one. Probably not. I don't want you guys here for way too long, but they posted this a day ago and I was going to cover it, so man, this has heart. Scarcely believable it's coming free of charge. Man, it's crazy. Okay, I feel bad. I feel like I haven't been paying attention enough. So it isn't free. You still need to pay for Oblivion and Skyrim. Wait, is it just an entire fucking mod? What? I low-key thought it was a standalone game, but I must have forgot somewhere along the way. I don't know. That's crazy. So you're gonna need, dude, I don't know, hang on. Okay guys, I'm sorry, I'm like tremendously slow. So it's a mod? I'm so confused. I thought it was gonna be like its own standalone remake, but would that technically be like illegal? I don't know. Okay, I think I don't know. My bad. Okay, so it's a mod, and it's gonna be fucking. There's no way it's gonna be free. I don't know if I'm tripping. Am I gotta like look at their website and understand this better. Jesus. Much love in Moonlight, you guys. See, it shows how much I'm like out of touch, but still also following the project deep, like a deep fan. But like I'm like tripping. I thought. Whatever. Okay, guys, it doesn't matter. This is still an awesome fucking passion project. Don't listen to my dumb ass. I thought it was going to be standalone. So you're going to need the game. It's going to be like just a mod. It's going to be like a super in-depth mod pack like RL Craft for Minecraft. I'm still playing it. Don't matter. I have the game, so I could play. So never mind. I feel like then there's not going to be achievements then? Fuck. Unless there's like an in-game achievement thing that keeps track. I don't know. Okay, I'm out of here.